which primary color should we do?
Yellow.
Yellow? Okay, that sounds good. So, what you're gonna do, take a dry paintbrush. You don't mix acrylic paints with water. Some, like with watercolors, you mix water in. Don't mix anything with it. The only thing we're using water for is to clean off our brush, okay? So, get a small amount of yellow paint just by dipping in it. You don't need much, these are just tiny squares. And let's go in on our yellow box where it says color. And just go ahead and paint the pure color down. This is pure yellow. Zooming in so that I can show you all a little technique. So most of you are working with a flat brush, meaning like a rectangular shaped brush. Those are the ones that I laid out for you. If you pull it up on the edge and kind of just hit that edge, you can make a flat edge there. And then if you pull it around the curve, again with the edge of your brush, you can stay within the lines pretty well. These won't be completely perfect, but we can stay within the lines to the best of our abilities. All right. Good job. I think I might have another one. Let me see. That's all right. It's probably in my binder. But you know what? We can layer it. Yeah, because you use yellow and orange, so that'll be totally fine. You guys look good. Perfect. All right, so now we are going to create the tint of yellow. So we talked about how a tint is adding white to the color. So what you're going to do, let me zoom out here. Okay. You're going to take just a small dollop of yellow, and you're gonna put this inside the whipped cream container since we're color mixing, okay? We're gonna leave those primary colors on the lid. So inside your whipped cream container, you're just gonna put your small dollop of yellow and a tiny bit of white, okay? You don't need much. Maybe just the corner of the brush. And you're gonna mix them together. So you mix paints together just by wiggling it around. I do it in circular motion. And then I like to press my brush down so that it doesn't build on top of the brush. Doing okay, Jacob? Yep. Okay. And so mine doesn't look very tinted white, so I'm gonna grab just a tiny bit more white. And eventually, by mixing these two colors together, you'll see that they're two different colors. So one is like a pale white, that's our tint. One is the pure color of yellow. How's it looking? You guys doing okay? Looks like the same color, add a tiny bit of white then. Yeah, looks good. And then you guys can go ahead and paint that on right underneath the pure color of yellow where it says tint. And you'll notice that you can still see those letters and those words underneath the applied color. That's because acrylic paint is not opaque, it's transparent. guys got your tints on? Okay. So now what we're gonna do is bounce over to another primary color. Once we get all our primary colors down, then we'll start working on complementary colors. So let's clean our brush off. We're gonna do that just by going in your water and swishing it around pretty well. I scrape the sides, you can pull it up. Mine's still dirty, and go back in. Every once in a while you may need to get a fresh cup of water because it'll become so diluted with paint that it just comes out like black or greenish color. Okay, so once you clean it off really nicely, you can wipe it off on your paper towel. Sometimes when you wipe it off on your paper towel, you can still see some color. If that happens, you may want to go back in, swish it around a little bit more. And then make sure you dry it off pretty well because you don't want to add much water to these acrylic paints. All right, so next let's go in with red. So we're taking the pure color, so we're just dabbing straight in and going under the red column where it says color and painting it in. And so how would we make the tint for red?
Add white.
Add white, thank you. So, take a small dollop of the red and going into your whipped cream container, dropping that, grabbing a tiny amount of white, and mixing them together, using like a circular motion. You can see this tin is a lot different from the yellow one. Yellow is kind of hard to tell. So I know it's mixed really well when I don't see those red streaks or white streaks, okay? So it looks like a nice flat color. And then I'm going right under the red on the color wheel and filling in the red tint. And then I'm cleaning my brush. And then drying it off on a piece of paper towel. Okay, all brushes cleaned, ready to go? Okay, let's go in with our pure blue. Just get a small amount and go in under the color wheel where it says blue. In the color section and paint that one on.